What do you do when you don't know what to do? What do you do when you don't know what to do?
Came to visit. I need to think about something happy. All of my drinks.
You keep going.
Apparently, you just keep going. One foot in front of the other until something makes sense. What does the eldest sibling do when they need an elder sibling? So now I don't know what my password is. Wow, I look terrified right now.
And like not punishing myself for not knowing what the future holds. Because that is insane.
The duality of woman, because what the hell?
Pray for me.
So to answer your question, what do you do when you don't know what to do? I have left these makeup brushes here the whole day because it's been about 3 days and I really need to wash these makeup brushes because I'm breaking out. Yeah, I've been breaking out. It's probably my own fault. I don't know what's happening with my skin. I think I've mentioned this before, but I really want to get into facials because honestly, I don't want to decide what I have to do with my skin. It's a lot, and I don't know. I've tried a lot of medication. I've tried a lot of products. I don't know what's happening. Right now, we're just very, I think she's irritated. I think it's clogged pores. So I actually just stripped my whole skincare. I did put it through chat. And it was like, you doing a lot, girl. You doing a little too much. So I'm literally just doing cleanser and moisturizer. Even my SPF, I feel like I'm gonna have to go back to my Laneige SPF because that's the only time that I've used sunscreen really and like my skin has stayed how it is. Every time I use another, anyway, I was telling you something. I've put those makeup brushes on the floor there because I need to wash them because I feel like that might be contributing to excess oil on my skin. It's causing me to have these tight comedones. But every day goes by and I just don't wash them. So now I've just put them on the floor in my way to force me to do it. And I have to clean them today, genuinely. Mostly because I need to use it tomorrow for the campaign shoot. Does anybody else do that as a reminder? Or am I just... I think I made a reminder on my phone. And then I also put something in my calendar, like a tab, like wash makeup brushes. I completely ignored it. So this better work. I just want to hop on and say, happy I said what I said. New Year to everybody that celebrates. I was re-watching episodes from, oh my God, like season 4. This is season 9, I think. I really enjoy them, genuinely, like. So Valentine's Day, right? I called my uncle because I was at work, so I didn't see I couldn't pick up his phone call. So I'm on my way home, I call him back. And it's like evening time. It's like kind of late and there's a little bit of a time difference. So I was like, oh. So he picks up. He's got a low voice. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, like, is everything okay? Or did I wake you up? Like, sorry if I woke you up. He said, oh no, you didn't wake me up. All right, bet. Like, walk on. Like, you called. Normally, whenever he calls me, he'll answer with, hey baby girl, hey baby girl, hey baby girl. That's not what he did. Like he was like hello. And it's even Valentine's Day. And my uncle loves his wife, man. He loves his wife down and she loves her husband. And so I'm like, this is not the energy I was expecting for Valentine's Day. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't say that because I was trying to read the room. Like there is some contextual stuff that happened. So I was like, okay, like maybe that's like a bit heavy today. Whatever. I don't know. Cool. Anyway, as we're talking, I start to understand why his voice is so low. Because my auntie wasn't around on Valentine's Day. She took a few of the kids for a volleyball tournament, and then he had to stay back with some of the other kids for other stuff. So he's finally like talking, and I'm like, oh, okay. So that's why you're sad. That's why you're pouting. And he said, yeah, like my wife should be with me. I should be with my wife. Da, 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 da. Why am I here? And I was just like, oh my gosh, like he's so funny, but that's exactly how it should be. Like, yeah, like be in distress when we're not spending this holiday together. Like, I don't understand. And I'm not talking about like there's no hypothetical boyfriend. Like, please, let's not. I'm just saying, like, in general, like, everybody should be as obsessed with each other, you know what I'm saying? But don't we love love? I genuinely loved Valentine's Day. And I'm single as a Pringle. But, like, I was up. And I was like, okay, what is everybody up to? All the couples, what are you doing? I just love seeing people. I don't know, I just really enjoy it. Which is really funny because I don't engage with relationship content at all. In fact, I don't like watching relationship content. I feel like a lot of it is very... Anyway. But Valentine's Day, like, yeah, it's the day of love. It is the day to celebrate. Love, 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 love. I didn't actually do a Galentine's either. One, because I was like, let's let the lovers do their thing. And two, honestly, I think I was just tired. I was really, really tired. Really, really, really tired. Yes. I was about to make a nice decaf coffee and some toast and watch Crazy Rich Asians. Okay? That was my plan from the beginning. Blue's house the other day, I saw Crazy Rich Asians on Paramount Plus. So I was like, okay, when I get back home from work tonight, I'm gonna get Paramount Plus and then I'm gonna enjoy some food and watch Crazy Rich Asians.
Makes sense.
Right. So that's what I do. That's what I do. Right now, I have my cup that has the caramel that's melted because I...
Sorry, hold on. Espresso? Oh, you said decaf.
Decaf.
Good,
So it's just for the vibe. I sit down here and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm making my profile. I'm doing my free trial. Great. And then it tells me to put in the password to my Google account. Okay, I do that. It says the wrong password. Oh, that's weird. I tried the variation of passwords. Okay, it's not working. It tells me a website to go to recover the password. I go to that website. It then tells me to log into my Google. I log into the Google. Okay, but it doesn't show me a password. I said, okay, cool. So then I go to passwords on Apple to check my password. Then I go to my Google account and then it doesn't show me a password. It shows me a pass key. A pass key.
Okay. Confusing. Yeah.
So now I don't know what my password is to put into the TV so that I can watch Crazy Rich Asians.
It won't let you forget your password and then like do the whole thing all over again?
I don't think so. I didn't even see forget password. It just says recover. But for me to recover, I'd have to be able to see the password somewhere. But now Apple does that stupid thing that does the pass key, which is great on a phone.
Yeah.
But not on a TV.
Yeah.
And then I called my brothers, who obviously are never gonna validate me because they're men. They don't understand my rage. And then Timmy's like, why don't you just check Prime Video? So I'm like, well, because Prime Video will tell you to subscribe to another streaming channel to watch the thing. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I go to Prime Video, and then I see Crazy Rich Asians. And then it's on something called Stars. What is
like
Stars?
Stars subscription to watch.
Technology is supposed to make my life easier. You frustrate me. It's almost 10 p.m. I wish I documented my call with my brothers because what does the eldest sibling do when they need an elder sibling? Quickly tell me. Tell me so quickly. Because I just want somebody to fix this for me. I don't want to do it myself. Oh, let's figure this out. Technology means technology. I'm a tech-savvy girl. I can overcome this. I am bigger than the technology. God is bigger than the technology. Okay, I'm resilient. I am resilient. I can do this. Begu. Sign up unsuccessful. I got the password right. Now it's telling me that I have to put in a different card. But to put in a different card, I have to connect my phone. I can't lie. Let's go back to hunting and gathering. What the hell is all of this? You'll be happy to know I got it working. Bon appetit. Do you like my caffeine cup? Decaf coffee. It's 10:30 p.m. Not my favorite, but let's go. Daniel came to visit me.
Oh, I need a sugar.
Oh, I do have sugar, actually. Sorry, this boy came to visit me. And he just, like, put his backpack here, and this is what he brought out of his backpack. Milk and cereal. He came here with milk. Daniel, I have milk.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, I have milk. I thought I didn't for a second.
This milk has been
crazy. What do you do when you don't know what to do? What do you do when you don't know what to do? You keep going. Apparently, you just keep going. One foot in front of the other until something makes sense. Okay, so the past like few weeks, I've been in my head so much about so many different things, and just the cherry on the top is now my skin. Do you see that? Oh my god, I don't oh my gosh. Upon all of the Accutane, upon all of the skincare routines, upon the double cleansing, everything, my skin is still just not all right. So this isn't actually acne. I figured out the other day at like 3 a.m. on TikTok. I figured out what products I'm gonna need. So I'm gonna head out right now because I have to like go grocery shopping and stuff like that, even though we just had a snowstorm yesterday. So like I really didn't want to like leave the house. I had a dentist appointment today. I canceled it. Girl, like I don't want to come, and I don't want to go outside in the cold. It's minus 20 something. You're gonna drill into my mouth for like 2 hours. I'm gonna look lopsided, feel lopsided, can't eat. And I still would have not have done my grocery shopping because I'm not going out after the day. Like, anyway, I've been home. I've been productive today. But what was I saying? I'm gonna go to Sephora just to pick up a few products to try and like deal with this. And now that I know what it is and that it like routinely comes back, hopefully now I can just have these products on deck for when it comes back around, I guess. Like I don't really know. Since we're gonna have to step out anyway, let's step out in style. Put on the big fur. Okay, the thing with this jacket is that it's so overstimulating, so like maybe not, but my other option is my super puff, which is just as long, not as like bodacious as this, but you know. And I think I'm just gonna do I even want to do a handbag? Loki, should I just use my pockets? Because I don't need a bag. Easier. All I need is my lip gloss and my wallet and my phone. Let's go grocery shopping and to Sephora. I just don't like having stuff on my face, and like nobody likes skin stuff, obviously. And nobody can make me feel bad about that. Like, it actually sucks not liking how my skin looks. And it's not that it has to be completely clean. Right now, I do want my skin to be like completely Jesulua. How am I gonna get into my car? 1 second. This is me turning around because I just realized that the oat milk is originally $7 each. But last week I bought it for $4. I didn't realize that the sale was like a for real sale, apparently. I thought they were just joking. Crazy. But I bought a couple actually while it was on sale, so I don't need it. So we still up for real. Okay, I need to lock in. I'm at a different grocery store than where I usually go because I really didn't want to make the drive. I probably shouldn't have left my house because the roads were actually really, really, really bad. Like, not good. So I came to this other grocery store that is still good. It's a bit more like bougie. And I really don't need all of that, but it's closest to my place and it means less driving in this terrible weather. I want to make fettuccine Alfredo tonight, hence the Alfredo sauce. I actually did end up getting the milk because I realized that with the way that I make my drinks, I'll probably be done pretty quickly. Do I actually have an extra one? Oh, wow. Thank you, Jesus. Thank goodness that I bought that one because I thought I had an extra. I don't have an extra. Love that. Also, yesterday or the day after Valentine's Day or on Valentine's Day, it might have been on Valentine's Day, my brother texted me and he's like, oh, I just sent you some money. I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but why? And he said to buy yourself some flowers. He actually texted our group chat and was like, oh, Tammy, do you have flowers in your apartment right now? And I was like, no. And for some reason, I thought he was trying to draw me out or something on Valentine's Day. And I was like, no. And then he was like, oh, I just sent you some money. And I was like, for what? To buy flowers. So I just went and bought them right now because I assumed that obviously Valentine's Day, all the flowers are gonna be gone or whatever. And so I just got myself some lilies, right? Tulips? Tulips or lilies? They're lilies. They're tulips. They are tulips. Yesterday I watched Crazy Rich Asians, which I haven't watched that movie since it came out in 2018. And the first time I watched it, I had quite the emotional reaction, which was like stone cold. Like, you know, like when you feel so much that you don't feel anything at all. Yeah. So I told myself that I'd give myself time before I watched it again. It's been 6 years. I watched it again last night. Yeah. Love that movie. I might start rewatching This Is Us. But I don't know if I should do that to myself. That seems like a lot to put maybe not, but it's just such a good show. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's such a good show. Maybe I shouldn't do that to myself just yet. Maybe, I don't know, I really want to. Or I could start rewatching Modern Family. I said that I would wait. Should I? Or I can check if Abbott Elementary's episodes are fully on there. I wanted to wait until like a number of them had accumulated so that I can binge a bit. I re-upped my caramel syrup for my coffees. What else did I get? My soy sauce. Anyway, I don't know what show I should watch or movie. I kind of want to watch a movie. Starting a show seems like quite a commitment. I don't know how to arrange flowers. I think it's cute. I just wanted to show you my food because I think it looks delicious. Hopefully it is delicious. I also got these like ginger beer things at the grocery store. I normally try not to buy pop or like juice or anything for the house cake. I don't want to use my teeth, but this isn't working. Nothing about that was ladylike, but I'm the only person in the room, so I don't care, and I would do it in public too. I'm so extra because I pour all of my drinks in this red wine glass. I don't even like wine like that. Like, I'm not like a wine girl, but there's just something about sipping on a beverage, you know, in a wine glass. Food. Pop. Oh, that's what I was saying. I don't like to buy pop or juice. It's just like, I don't know why I do it. I think I do it to prove to myself that like I can eat a meal without something sweet. Like, it's not every day sweet. But then when I eat out, I like will order pop and stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna watch Nobody Wants This season 2 on Netflix. That's what I decided to go with. This is the part of the night where like I completely just like jump off the face of the earth because I posted an Instagram reel and I don't know what it is about Instagram that just like completely terrifies me. So now I'm just not gonna open the app. until like tomorrow. Maybe I won't even open it tomorrow. I just am so somehow. I also just did a new skincare routine with the products I got from Sephora that I'll show tomorrow when I'm in the bathroom again. My face is feeling a little tingly. I don't know what's going on right now. Pray for me. Pray for me. Like, how romantic is this? Just me, myself, and I. I love it. I've really been into the old school Yoruba worship songs lately. Like, nothing hits like Yinka Ayefele, like, yeah, like nothing. Interestingly, I've also been very into watching Nigerian movies on YouTube. Not the old school ones. I'm watching the new age ones on YouTube. I could get into some of the old school ones, maybe. Sometimes they just freak me out. Like some of those, like, okay, the sound effects for the new age movies on YouTube are hilarious. Like, it's like not the best sound design at all, and it's very much like what's that word? Like punch and stick comedy or whatever. Like the sound effects are so hilarious. Like it's like this does not match the vibe of the story that you're telling right now, but like fair, so let's keep it in. The old school movies, those sound effects would freak me out because that's when they're like walking through like a forest to go see some kind of witch doctor, and then that sound, that din plays, and then this like person with like this mask, and I can't, that actually scares me. Anyways, good morning. Yesterday I braved the cold just to go to Sephora. Oh, and to get groceries. I actually went to go get groceries too. But anyway, this is what I got from Sephora. This is what I got from Sephora. Okay, you see, I was looking around at different products, and why? I wanted to get the Skin Fix moisturizer, this like deep, thick moisturizer. Why was it like literally like $100? Which I don't actually know why I'm surprised about that, because this moisturizer right here is $75. And she's tiny. Yeah, you know what? And the Skin Fix one is like almost triple the size of this. I was nervous about buying products because I just don't know if my skin is going to... I don't know what my skin is doing, so I really didn't want to spend like a bag, but I do want to see results. So I don't know if that's going to kick me in the ass later, but we'll see. Anyway, I got this PHA toner. Okay. Apparently PHA is better than BHA or AHA when it comes to basically clogged pores. Yeah, this one doesn't strip moisture. Like, I don't want to dry out my skin any more than it already is. So cool. Then I have this polyglutamic acid serum, which is supposed to help you really lock in that moisture. And then I got the Omega water cream, all of them from the Inky list. Yeah, this kind of feels like the Laneige water bank serum. No, it's not serum, water bank like moisturizer. I don't know like in terms of effectiveness, but it like feels like it, which is cool. I woke up this morning and like, I don't know, you know what, actually let me wash my face first and then I can say my thoughts, because sometimes when I wake up in the morning I'm like, oh my god, it's gone, and then I like put products on and I'm like, nope, it's still there. I did put, wow, I look terrifying right now. The duality of woman, because what the hell? I did take this to ChatGPT because I wanted a quick skincare routine. I want to see if I can use this PHA toner like every day and in the morning. And well, it says I can use it AM and PM, but I'm not sure. I used it last night. I told Chat to make a skincare routine based off of the skin issues that I was having, and within the budget of the gift card, because I didn't want to tap my card. And so that's what we went with. I was going to stray away from it when I got into the store, and then I was like, honestly, no. Because normally what happens in these things is that like I buy products, I try them out, it frustrates my skin, and then I have to return them anyway. So I'm like, let's just relax. You know what I was thinking about on the drive here? Because sometimes I love AI, sometimes I just don't. Love is a strong word, but I appreciate it. And sometimes I'm like, oh my God, like the world is just ending. I feel like the nature of work over the next like couple years, honestly, will be like making specialized AI. So like a skincare AI, haircare AI, construction AI, stuff like that, which is I guess why like prompt engineers and people that work in either the actual technical portion of AI or regulations and policy around AI will be really in high demand, because now that the world has touched AI, we're not going back. That's what, like, we're not going back. Like, the world has seen what it's like to be efficient with AI. They're going to try and milk it as much as possible. And the thing is, when these conversations come up, from a business standpoint, I can understand it sometimes, because like if you take every kind of emotion, feeling, anything out of it, and you just look at numbers, well, duh, like AI is, gonna help out in a lot of different ways, but that's not the only thing that you want to consider when making any kind of business decision. But I can understand why businesses are doing what they're doing to an extent. The layoffs and stuff is crazy and unfortunate, but I think it's what's happened. It's the consequence of like businesses, the business world, corporate, tapping into this like new efficient way of doing work. And I feel like I was kind of crashing out about it a couple months ago. I was just freaking out. I was like, oh my God, like, how can we have headlines saying that 40,000 people got laid off from one company in 1 month? 3 weeks later, another 20,000 people get laid off from another company. I'm like, okay, if all those people get laid off, how are they gonna like survive? Like a portion of them will get rehired in a new role, but like some of them like won't. And like how does the economy keep going? Like if so many people are under economic stress and whatnot. But then I started to think that, okay, when the internet came out, there was a lot of people that were like freaking out, and a lot of jobs that were also lost. If we even go further back from the internet, like during like the Industrial Revolution, right? There's like jobs that like people there were so many manual jobs before until like new age technology took over. So like even with like trains, I know like there used to be people that would like click certain buttons or like do things so that the trains could like switch lanes, or so that like the the barrier for the train could like lift and close. All of those things used to be manual jobs, and maybe some of them are, like, I don't know about the train industry that much, but I do know that a lot of those manual jobs were replaced as like there was new innovations in technology. So this isn't a new thing, it's just on maybe a bigger scale. And now I'm an actual adult, and I'm part of the people that could be affected of it, right? 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I really didn't pay attention because I was a kid. It didn't involve me in any way, shape, or form, right? Anyway, so I started thinking about that, and I was like, okay, the world has gone through this before, and how did people get around it? During those times, you just look for obviously what's in demand, and that's where the new jobs would be. And obviously, I know people are doing that now, and I'm sure what's happening, especially with the job market, is that we have way more supply than we do demand. We could trace that back to AI. And not just like AI being like in existence, but there's also like physical parts of AI. Like there's that like chip, I forget what it's called. There's like a chip that like you need to like run this AI, and it's expensive and blah blah. So people lay people off so that they could, you know, keep some monies so they can buy more of those chips for their AI. Anyway, why did I bring that up? Oh, I brought it up because of AI. So yesterday I was thinking about like, what does this mean? Like, how is the world going to change? Because the world is changing very, very quickly. I think the nature of work is also changing. And like, what does that mean? And I think it's just like specialized, like there's just going to be a lot of very specialized AI. And so working within those teams is where it's going to be. That could be technical, but then also I think regulation and policy is huge. Because we don't have a lot of regulation or policy for AI at all. But I was thinking about it because yesterday I was like, okay, well, I just kind of like, I was being lazy and I was like, I don't want to sit down and go through the Sephora site and research all the different products and then compare this to compare that, and then make a skincare routine based off of that. Like, I just didn't want to do that. I probably would have done that like last year or like 2 years ago, but I didn't want to do it. I feel like the transition is just, there's going to be a lot of specialized AI. There'll be like different types of AI in construction, different types of AI in education, different types of AI, even with like skincare. So like for instance, and like there's even myself, like I have a business idea, a product that I'm working on, and what I'm finding through my research in order to build it how I want it to be built with the value that I think is actually going to be worthwhile for the end user, I actually have to train the AI on this very specific niche topic in order to get the product that I want. And there's a lot of work that goes into training AI on those things. And there's a lot of database building and that gets technical. I'm not technical. But I was thinking that's probably where things are going to go. And so people would like need to shift towards that. And then it's like, okay, like there's like the direct to consumer part, and then there's like the B2B part, which is like, okay, like selling that, either that AI ecosystem or whatever to companies within that industry. So if there are like different AI structures within construction, then like going to these developers and whatnot and being like, this is how we have processes for this, and then selling that business to those developers, right? I don't know if I'm like making any sense. Whereas right now I feel like a lot of like, there is a lot of manual work that still exists within the corporate world, and I do feel like those jobs are taken up by the older generation because they've just like kind of held on to their jobs for so long, not really taking into effect a lot of innovation. So those jobs definitely have to phase out. And then unfortunately I feel like there's a loss of entry-level positions because those two like can kind of be more manual, more admin. And that's fair because you haven't built the expertise to like do all the other stuff. That was a very weird tangent. But it's what I was thinking about on my drive back from Sephora yesterday when I was feeling a little guilty about not making the skincare routine myself and just telling chat to do it. But then I was like, I don't know. I'm still figuring out my relationship with AI, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this is like, okay, you can see all of this texture, right? Yeah, girl. I want to say it's reduced a little bit since yesterday, but I don't know if that's just like me hopefully wishing. Oh my gosh. I will definitely get into facials this year. Like I have to. This is just so weird. I don't know. I wonder if it's because I got braids and like there's like oils in braids. I don't Nobody Wants This on Netflix season 2 while I like finish things for the day. I just finished the season, right? And this isn't a spoiler. When there are scenes where like people are contemplating breaking up, like the breakup process is like in motion, it makes me want to throw up because and especially like these characters, like they're like the different relationships, they're very much so in love, right? So any breakup from anybody literally is like, I'm like, oh my God, like I can see their emotions on their face and I'm like, it just takes me back to a time and I'm just like, it makes me want to throw up. Like it's so cute to like watch a rom-com and they're falling in love and it's like, yes. But the other side of that, like if you fall in love and you break up, oh my God. Woo! Oh my gosh. Like a casual breakup, like, oh, somebody you're just like kind of getting to know, like you didn't really know them like that, whatever. But somebody that you now fall in love with, oh my gosh. I genuinely feel sick after watching that. I feel like I shouldn't have watched that because right now I'm about to go meet up with some friends. This is actually one of my school group projects. Like that's who I'm meeting up with, but now we're actually all just like friends. So we meet up at Kinjo like every few months and it's like our headquarters and we just catch up, we hang out. I love them. I love all of them, truly. And funnily enough, 2 of the girls from the master's group, the master's girls, 2 of them are also in that group. So like, it's great. We really just kiki. Woo! I need to think about something happy. Ooh, because right now I just want to sit in my bed. I'm not even the one who went through, like, but let's stop talking about breakups now. Despite not knowing really what I'm doing with my life or like what the next thing is, or actually, there's not a lot of things I have, like there's not a lot of things that I can control right now in my life. And that's just a fact. That's just a period of life that I'm in right now. But one thing I can control is just keeping a good mental headspace. And for me, that means like still seeing friends and stuff. And even though it is blizzarding outside, well, it's not a blizzard, but it's just the weather is not very nice. It's like minus 23 right now. The warmest it was today was minus 21 degrees Celsius, by the way, unless in case you're international and you use Fahrenheit. No, this is degrees Celsius. So yeah, trying to still like see friends, be social, not isolate, because I can isolate. I can hermit. Me. And that's not good for my mental health. It's not good for my mental health. It's not good for anything. I fell into that a lot last year, especially late last year. And girl, it got dark really, not even quickly, but it got really dark, like very, very dark. And I can't do that again. So despite not knowing what's coming next, what I do know is I'm about to go to Kinjo with some friends and just talk and hang out and be social. And the great part about this is like, for the most part, everybody, like, it's just good to talk to people. And they don't have to be in the same place as me. They don't have to be like confused either. Like they can be thriving, in fact. Like life is happening. And sometimes it's up for somebody, sometimes it's low for other people. I don't really care. Like that really should not change your ability to hang out with people. Now I'm going on a tangent, but my car fully slid coming out of my apartment complex. I was about to turn around, but I didn't. And my friend texted and said that she got stuck. So hopefully all is well. Also, a member of the gang will not be with us tonight. And it is all right. Like to Mexico. Where did you go? Montreal. Montreal was great.
Yeah.
We just went to dinner. I didn't even look at it. And took out to dinner.
Ooh.
What does that mean?
Like what year were you in?
I'm 99.
You're 99.
Is that snake? I think it's snake.
No, it's rabbit.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I took a rabbit.
Yeah, you're right.
That's my papa.
I like the beef though.
Okay, what boba you guys
Good
have?
beef, but it hits me too hard.
Why?
I just want sashimi. Yeah. I'm so like I.
Wait, and then I'm gonna slip it.
Taking us out the hood.
Oh.
Now we both
I'm gonna do it again.
Technology. I'ma do to you. I kick it with you. Well, we ex and we sipping on that.
No, but like no, like there we go.
That's too sweet for you?
Yeah, the old. Yeah, he's old man.
Skin update. I think I'm just gonna go no makeup for the next couple days, which kind of sucks because I'm working the next couple days and I don't like going into work. Actually, I like going into work with like a look on, you know, like some kind of something. But I just want to leave my skin to breathe. She's clogged up right now, and I think from some research that I was doing, you know, TikTok research, you know, I think it's my sunscreen, and this is my issue, and I think it's my sunscreen. A couple months ago, I bought the Black Girl sunscreen, the kids version from Superstore, because a while ago I ran out of my Laneige sunscreen, and then I went to Banana Boat and I used the kids one, and it was fine. It felt a little different at first, but it was fine. Then I tried the Black Girl sunscreen, and I think in the kids one again, and I usually use a kids sunscreen because it's SPF 50 and I have sensitive skin, so like I'd rather just like have more SPF. But I think that's actually when things started to go a little downhill. Like it wasn't a huge thing at first, just like smaller spots. So I think I'm just gonna, and I'm not using any sunscreen right now because I want to see if it like is okay. And then I think I'm just gonna go back to the Laneige. The reason why I stopped getting the Laneige sunscreen, I used that sunscreen for about 4 years. Absolutely love it. Like it was my favorite thing. It didn't feel weird on my skin, no white cast. And at the time I was like, oh, it was like $2 or something. I think now it's about 45. Which I'm just like, it's the same size bottle. Like inflation can't be that high. Girl, no makeup for me the next few days. And I wouldn't normally mind it. I feel like I look like I just kind of woke up. Which sometimes is a look, but it's not the look that I want right now. We go and vibe with it. I went to work with topicals things on, like topicals pimple patches on my face, because girl, it was bad. It's still bad, and I'm just gonna let it do what it needs to do for the next couple of days. Yesterday I genuinely had quite a bit of a breakdown because of it, and today I'm feeling grateful for life. And I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I don't know how we went from yesterday to how I'm feeling today. 3 craters did erupt on my cheek today. And I'm back to feeling like an uggo puggo. Yes. The duality of woman. The duality of what? Woman. Truly a mystery. So to answer your question, what do you do when you don't know what to do? You just have to keep going. And I know that sounds so cliche, but like the truth of the matter is, I feel like a lot of life is just one step after the other. A lot of life is like the mundane stuff. If you're working, it's going to work. If you're at school, it's your daily classes. Like there's just a lot of just like regular life that happens in between all of the like goals that we're setting for ourselves. So I feel like the longer we procrastinate getting used to the mundane and just like the part where you're working towards your next thing, your next goal, the longer it is going to take you to like actually feel like not just happy, but like joyful and like content in your life. And I'm not saying that I've arrived there, because I haven't, but it's a lesson that I've learned over the last like 18 months. Because if I look back at my early 20s, it's crazy that I can say that. If I look back at my teens, early 20s, I was really bad at that. Really bad at it. And what that does is it primes you to become a very bitter person. And I thank God that like I got snatched up before I got to that spot. But it just doesn't make you a happy person. If you cannot be happy, and this is barring like great grievances in life, you know, like there are some grievances that happen in life that's just like, whoa, we gonna be down for a little bit. But I just mean like on a day-to-day, like I just like really didn't know how to like live my life when the big congratulations wasn't happening. I felt like, or I feel like I used to be a fiend for that stuff, just like looking for the next congratulations, or the next big like accomplishment. And like it had to be big, it had to be prestigious, it had to be something like very, you know, established. For me, that was med school and like medicine as a career. I think I just wanted to do it because I was bound to always have people saying good things about me, in the sense of like noticing me for my intellect. Like I was bound to always be praised for that, and it was something that I really fiend for. I fiend for it. Only to actually decide to be honest with myself. And when I was honest, I realized that not only do I not really care about applying to these med schools, I do not care to actually practice as a doctor. Wasn't that... Is there a new season of Sweet Mongolias? When I find myself in these periods, or not even when I have been in this period of like, oh my gosh, I don't know what's coming next, or how to make what I want to come next come sooner. Do you know what I mean? I just have to like ground myself and just tell myself to live life, like genuinely just live life, take it day by day. And for me, as I said like earlier, that's like certain routines. I didn't go to the, like, I haven't been to the gym this week, which sucks, but my schedule just hasn't allowed me to do so really. But like gym classes, going to cafes. I love to go solo, also love to go with a friend. I'm super into side quests this year. I kind of dabbled in it last year, but like my friends would ask me, oh, do you want to do this project? Sure. Oh, why not? You asked me, so you thought that I'd be good at it. Sure, let's give it a shot. And also not like completely isolating myself from like any and everyone that loves me just because my life isn't going the way that I planned, as if I knew the end from the beginning to begin with. What? My biggest thing is just like still staying myself and like not punishing myself for not knowing what the future holds, because that is insane. Literally insane. Take it day by day, sis. I'm gonna go eat my dumplings. I had dinner at my auntie's house last night. She made apple pie from scratch. Yeah, from scratch. Then she gave me some leftovers, so I'm gonna warm that up and eat that with ice cream while I watch a show. Somebody told me to watch Bugonia. I think I don't know if it's an Oscar nominated movie. I don't know about that. It might be, but I think I'm gonna watch it and then I'm gonna go to bed and yeah.